Hello, and welcome to a new episode of the Culinary Show with VLO. I am your host, Veronica Lee O'Donnell, and I'm tuning in today right now, kind of impromptu, just letting people know what's going on. We were having some audio issues, major audio issues, and on Sunday it really came to a head. I was live on the air with my guest, Katrina Nixon, and gosh, I feel so bad for what happened, but my audio cut out, and evidently the listeners could still hear her, and my producer, Garrett Frankley, he was listening, and he could hear her, but he couldn't hear me. As a result of that, we had to cut the show. And I apologized to Katrina. I called her right away and let her know that it was just technical difficulties. But it's technical difficulties I couldn't accept. We were with a hosting radio site called Blog Talk Radio, and we are no longer with them. I am broadcasting to you right now from Spreaker, which is our new show host, and I'm still trying to learn. As you know, our show is new, and I'm still trying to learn how to manipulate the switchboard, all of the components that make up the radio show. One thing that we don't have with Spreaker is the ability to accept live calls on its own, as Spreaker is. However, there is a way for us to have live calls through Skype connected to Spreaker, and I'm in the process right now of trying to learn how to do that. And until I get that figured out, I'm going to have to postpone some of the shows that we have scheduled, and I'll be in touch with each one of my guests that I have scheduled for live broadcasts over the next month and a half. Actually, we have quite a lot of shows that we had scheduled, and we're still going to do them, but we might be delayed a little bit because I am teaching myself how to do this. As you know, I'm not a radio person. I'm just using the radio to get some messages across that I feel are very important. And I feel that the message Katrina was trying to tell us on Sunday was extremely important. It had to do with gluten sensitivities and what's bringing that about in our society nowadays, and what we can do about it. And she had some very good messages. Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish the show. We have scheduled today to try to do it again, but I'm trying to learn how to get her into the Skype mode so that you guys can hear what she says as well as what I say. Right now, it's just one-sided. It's only what I say. But I love Spreaker. I want to stay with Spreaker. I love their service. I love their console. I love their switchboard. And I love their audio. We don't have the feedback that we had before with Blog Talk Radio. And just to let anybody know who uses Blog Talk Radio for their platforms for podcasting, their customer service isn't really that great. It took a while for them to answer me when I emailed them about the problem. There was no phone number for me to call them. It was all through email. And it took them a while to answer me, and their response was more questions, and they still haven't responded to the answers that I gave them. So anybody using Blog Talk Radio, if you have the same problems, it's not your imagination, it's them. Go ahead and ditch them. Go to Spreaker. So we're just trying to figure out how to reconnect. In the meantime, any shows I do will be just me. we're gonna get it all worked out. This is going to be a very, very short podcast because it's just informational, just to let you guys know what's going on and how we're planning on fixing it. And I do want to thank you for your support, for hanging in there with us, and for being a part of everything that we do. And I want to get Katrina back on really badly. She had some great stuff that I was interested in, and I know if I'm interested in it, half the rest of the population is too. So Katrina, we're gonna get this figured out, and we'll reconnect and we'll do another show. You get another chance. Actually, we're up to 45 minutes now instead of 30-minute shows, and I can do multiple shows in one day, 45 minutes each. So that's a bonus with Spreaker too. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I'll publish this to all of my social media sites. If you guys have any questions, you know the best way to reach me is through my Twitter. My handle at Twitter is culinaryvlo. Really easy. And just send me a message or DM me, and I'll get back to you. If anyone has any advice for how to connect Skype to Spreaker using one computer, there's easy ways to do it with 2 computers and 2 Skype accounts, but I'm only using one computer. I'm only using one Skype account. If anybody has any advice or tips or hints or wants to help me out trying to figure this out, please, I'm all ears. I'm all yours. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you as soon as I get this figured out. In the meantime, come play with me on Twitter. Okay? All right. Thanks so much. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.